Vai, sono
Warning. Third warning, 49. Final warning.
Get out of here, I'm gonna go.
This group of people is taking part in a deadly walking game. If anyone stops moving and gets warned by the referee 3 times, they'll be shot on the spot. Turns out, the rules are brutal. They have to keep walking no matter what. They eat while walking, go to the bathroom while walking, and if they fall behind, soldiers will issue a warning. 3 warnings mean instant death. But the scariest part? There's no finish line. Out of more than 100 contestants, only one will survive, earning unimaginable wealth and one wish that can change their life forever. At first, no one really grasped how deadly the game was. They confidently marched through the first 5 miles with strong, steady steps. But then, one guy suddenly crouched down to tie his shoelaces, and immediately, an alarm blared.
Number 5. Third warning.
Get the fuck up, Markovich! Come on, man!
Luckily, he stood up just in time, narrowly avoiding being shot. From that moment on, he couldn't afford a single mistake. To pass the boredom on the road, everyone began daydreaming about the wonderful life they'd live after the game was over. But suddenly, one boy's leg cramped up. Raymond rushed over to help him, trying to get him back on his feet. But the pain was so intense, he couldn't move forward. Soon, he stumbled and fell to the ground, and a soldier immediately raised his gun to aim at his head. Seeing this, Raymond froze in terror. Luckily, Arthur grabbed him just in time, helping him snap out of it. But because of that incident, the contestants grew silent, each terrified that they might be the next to get shot. Soon, they reached the 17-mile mark. Seeing bystanders cheering them on gave the group a boost, and their steps began to feel stronger and more determined. But their brief moment of hope didn't last long. Another walker suddenly collapsed, exhausted, foaming at the mouth, his body convulsing violently. Even like this, he couldn't escape his fate. After receiving 3 warnings, the soldier shot him in the head without hesitation. The team fell silent again, each person walking in their own thoughts. The only sound left was the relentless crunch of their footsteps on the road. By now, the group had reached the 25-mile mark. One of them remarked that they had been walking for 3 hours straight, and for a moment, the mood lifted again. But then, someone up front suddenly had to take a dump. He wanted to squat and relieve himself, but with soldiers watching, he had no choice but to hold it and keep moving. Unfortunately, his body couldn't handle it. After receiving 3 warnings, he was shot on the spot. The road reeked, but the walkers had no choice but to pinch their noses and keep going. As night slowly fell, their bodies and minds began to falter. It felt as if they could fall asleep just standing up. Luckily, at the critical moment, Raymond snapped awake from a dream of his mother. Even worse, a short uphill stretch appeared ahead. In past years, many contestants had died on this very hill. Sure enough, gunshots soon rang out behind them. It was clear that many had already reached their physical limits. Raymond's mind went completely blank. To survive, he forced himself to keep moving with every ounce of strength, teetering on the edge of collapse. Fortunately, Arthur noticed something was wrong and quickly poured water over his head, helping Raymond regain his focus and stay in control. Supporting each other, the 2 of them finally made it up the deadly hill. By the next morning, they had covered 59 miles, and only a dozen or so walkers remained in the group. One of them, a guy wearing glasses, had a broken ankle. The intense pain forced him to slow down, and he quickly used up all 3 of his warnings. As gunshots rang out behind them, the remaining contestants were instantly consumed by despair and panic.